Welcome back. LT Volk here with another episode of Fallout 1 playthrough. In the previous episode, we were able to figure out what was happening to the missing caravans, and it wasn't a Deathclaw, it was super mutants. And we were also able to rescue an initiate of Brotherhood of Steel that was being held in this building. Unfortunately, Dogmeat has died during the ambush. Anywho, we got one other thing left to do in the hub, and that's talking to the Thieves Guild, which is located over here in the old town. So let's go. Gonna descend these stairs and move up and try to open up this door right here using our Thieves tools. There we go. Opens it up. Come on, open the door. And now we're gonna slowly make our way into here. And it looks like there was a mine of some sort that blew up but didn't really do much damage. Works for me. Alrighty. And I'm actually gonna lockpick this door as well, just for a little extra experience. You know, it's 25 experience here, 25 experience there, adds up. There is a trap nearby. I can't see it. I don't know if it's bugging out or what, but anywho, there we go. I think this guy is locked as well. Come on, let's use our thieves tools here. And enter and see what the people say. Here's Cleo. And she says, "What do you want?" "Tell me about the circle. If you're lucky, you'll consider yourself one of us by the end of the day. At home, part of the furniture, you know?" "Tell me about Decker." "We don't discuss Mr. Decker in polite company." "Hi." "Hi yourself." Alright, who's this? Jasmine. She doesn't really have much to say. Smitty says, "We don't talk to outsiders." Alright, and here is Loxley, the leader of Thieves Guild.
Bloody fine job making it through the defenses, mate. I'm rather impressed. Toss me your name.
"I am Volk."
Quite pleased to make your acquaintance, actually. For now. Let's get the other bit of politeness taken care of, shall we? What the bloody hell are you doing here?
"I want to join the circle."
Oh, how nice. A joiner. Well, you've worked hard enough for a look-see. But if you really want to join, then you'll have to take the second test.
"What's that?"
Quite simple, really. You prove yourself as a thief. Succeed, and the world is yours. If not, then you'll never see us again. Except if you come looking. And if you don't understand, that last bit is a threat.
"What's the test?"
It's so simple. In the Heights, you'll find Darren Hightower's home all plump and ripe for the picking. Are you ready for life? Do you accept the challenge?
"I'm ready."
That's the spirit, mate! Just talk to Jasmine in the room outside this chamber. She'll give you details, a map, and a few little goodies to help you on your way. But remember, if you even think about ratting us out to the cops, we'll be a memory before they arrive. But enough gloom. Cheerio, good luck, and ta-ta.
I like him. Loxley is a funny guy. Alright, come on there, Tycho. Get out of the way. So we actually are probably gonna do the quest just because the thieves are not as evil or detrimental to the society as somebody like Decker, who was actually murdering people and running some really bad vices. Anyways, let's talk to Jasmine. Welcome to the Circle of Thieves. I'm Jasmine. I'm here to help make your infiltration of the Darren Hightower estate as painless as possible. Hightower's estate is located in the Heights. It has a minimum of 2 guards on duty at all times. The necklace is probably in a strongbox, which often have some minor traps, so be careful. Here are some lockpicks and a couple of flares to make your job a little easier. And a bottle of Nuka-Cola. Try not to kill Mr. Hightower. He's one of our favorite people. You got all that?
What do you mean by favorite?
Well, he's been our benefactor on many occasions. If you kill him, someone smarter may take his place. We wouldn't like that. Alrighty. Let's talk some more. No, she doesn't want to talk. Yeah. Alright. Let's go and do the quest, and then we'll come back and talk to all of these people. But like I said, the thieves, seem to be only robbing the rich guys who are, exploit regular people. Let's go with that. Alrighty, let's go to the Heights and locate this necklace from a certain guy. Which way to go? There we go. I believe it's this spot right there. And then afterwards, we'll probably go straight to the Boneyard, try to get the water chip right off the bat. And that way, we can continue the game pretty much without any time limits. Actually, let's see how much we've got. 117 days, so just almost 4 months left. Let's see, who is this lady? Hightower guards. That's quite a few guards. Who is this guy? George. Let's talk to him. He says, "Can I help you?"
I have an appointment with Mr. Hightower, and I'm running very late.
Oh man, are you in trouble? Mr. H hates it when his appointments are late. I let him chew you out himself. Go on in. And there we go. Got the access to Mr. Hightower's house. And this guy says, "What is your business here?"
I have urgent news for Mr. Hightower.
Whatever it is, you can tell me. Mr. H is busy right now.
I would much rather tell him in person. It's a matter of life and death.
Okay, but I'm watching you. He's in his office.
Thank you.
Okie dokie. Let's try and steal that necklace. So gonna open up this door, but you have to be very careful because if you enter the room, Darren Hightower will confront you and it's almost impossible to talk your way out of it. So what we're gonna do is go into the combat mode, run in and open this door here. And the combat should end and Hightower is not procced. Or his response doesn't proc, rather. Alright, and now I'm gonna use some of these reserve skill points that I have to pump up my trap skill as much as I can. to increase our chance of opening this lockbox here. Alright, traps. Let's see if we can disarm it. Find nothing. Let's try again. Because I know for sure that there is a trap there. Alright, try it again. Find nothing. And the final time. Yeah, alright. So we're just gonna lockpick it and take the explosion. Should be alright. That does nothing. Yeah, that's locked. Use your lockpick tools. Maybe try lockpick skill. There we go. And one more time for good measure, just to make sure. Find nothing. Alright, Tycho, brace yourself. We're opening this thing. Took some damage, but it's alright. We can tank it. And there's that necklace. Alright, let's go. Let's beat feet out of here. Says, who are you? And who let you in?
I have a message from a friend.
I have no friends. What is your message?
I love you.
Leon, show this fool the door. Come back again and my guards will have your head. So there you go. But we already got what we came for. I'm actually gonna reload this BB gun and then continue on back to the Thieves Guild. To the charming, funny rogue named Loxley. But you see there how he confronts you and he can, like, if you... I don't even know if it's actually possible to talk your way through it. On all my previous playthroughs, it was not possible. So he just, you know, kicks you out and then it's almost impossible to get back in without killing all of his guards. Which I don't want to do. You know, we're somewhat good. But like I was saying before, you know, Hightower is a bit of a not good person. Let's go with that, because he's like modeled after the robber barons of the US 1920s, really greedy, that totally you know, exploit the people to get rich. Anywho, here is Loxley. Let's talk to him.
Oh, how nice to see you again. Do you have a little something for me?
Here's the necklace.
Ha! Well done! Congratulations! You're now a member of the world-famous Thieves Circle. Let's get Jasmine over here and throw a topper, shall we?
Alright, and let's talk to Jasmine for our rewards. And she says, well done, lad. Here is your reward. And she gives us 3,000 caps. By the way, here's a little something extra to help you out in your future felonious forays. And she gives us an electronic lockpick as well. Very cool. And now we can level up. What I think I'm gonna finish leveling is my speech. Gonna go over to 101%, and then I'll keep the rest of the points in reserve. So if we need like a repair skill or a computer skill, I just can pump the points into it. And you saw that sometimes low skill means there is a lower chance of you succeeding on like spotting the traps. And I don't remember, but I think after you fail or you have a critical fail on the skill check, you can no longer like succeed in that skill. But anywho, I think I said that we're going to Boneyard, which is LA location. And from there, we'll see where it takes us. And I think I actually misremembered. I said that we're gonna go and try to get the water chip from there, but water chip is located in a different location. Or actually, one thing I do need to do is unload some of the gear on the shops. Because last time I checked, we were pretty full up. Alright, here's general store. Let's go into this one first. Sell off some items. Hello, Mitch. Says, how may I help you today?
I'd like to sell something.
Great! Always looking for new things. And what do I want to sell? Well, I'm not using any of this ammunition, so I'm gonna sell most of it, then give the rest to Tycho. I don't need the beer. All of that I do need. Alright. And what we're gonna take in return? Right away, maybe. Don't have enough caps to cover all of my items. Alright, we're gonna take 3 of these stim packs. And the rest we're gonna take in caps. That sounds like a good plan. And here we need 524, I think. Let's see if we're correct. Yes, we are. Very good. Alrighty, let's continue on. And now to the Boneyard, where we can do some more questing and exploration. Should have quite a few quests there and some combat encounters, so we can probably get to level 8 or 9. We'll see how it goes. And hopefully we have an interesting encounter on the way. Because those are always kind of fun little distractions. Let's go with that. Alright, so we're going to the Boneyard, which is right here. And we have a combat encounter. We're attacked by a group of raiders. Alright, group of raiders. You guys gonna get shot. Center mass with a BB gun. And then you are gonna get the same treatment, guy. There we go. Killed him. One of the raiders pulls out a pistol, but my combat armor is able to tank most of their damage. Alrighty, so the ones in my face, I don't like them, so I'm gonna target them first and kill them off. There we go. There's Tycho taking his shot. One of the raiders shot and missed and hit his own brethren. There we go. Killed one. And the second one. Very good. And got quite a few experience out of it. So now let's loot these guys for some items. They're not very good items, but we'll take them anyways. Alrighty. And now this group. This guy actually got a rifle. I don't know why he came in to fight me with his fisticuffs. Oh, maybe they're out of ammo. Didn't think about that. Alright, Tycho, here's some more ammo. I'm gonna barter. And I'm give you the rest of this 223 stuff. And take a pistol as well, just in case. And now let me finish looting the enemies. Nope. over maximum capacity. There we go. I was able to grab it this time. And here's another one. And now we're over capacity again. Well, that's annoying, isn't it? But it's fine. Alright, let's continue on to Boneyard. And see what we can rustle up there. And the Boneyard is location of, or it used to be Los Angeles. Let's go with that. Yep, Los Angeles County, California. Playground of America. Let's go into the Adytum. And the guard says, you better put your weapon away while you're here. Alright, fair enough. Don't have to tell me twice. There we go. Put away. So let's try talking to one of them. Regulator. He says, welcome to Adytum, stranger. Watch yourself. We'll be watching you.
Can I ask you a few questions?
What do you want to know about?
What do you do here?
I'm one of the regulators. It's our job to keep the peace in Adytum and to protect the town. Our boss, Caleb, could tell you more.
Can you tell me more about the Boneyard?
East of us are the followers. They're a bunch of peace nuts. East are the Blade. A bunch of skags, if you ask me. A ways south of here is the cathedral, where the children have their religious center.
What do you know about the children of the cathedral and the followers of the apocalypse?
They're both groups of nuts. The followers want everyone to be peaceful and happy. They don't realize that the world is too harsh for that. The children have some sort of god they worship in their cathedral to the south. They have a hospital, but they're a little too weird to be on the level.
How can I get inside?
Sorry, but we have to be careful of strangers here. Too dangerous. Maybe you can do some work for Zimmerman. Alright, fair enough. Let's find this Zimmerman person. Got regulator, inhabitant of Adytum. Who is this guy? Another inhabitant, I think. Yeah, doesn't really want to talk. No time to talk. That's cool. Got Lorraine, a scav from Adytum. She says, hi, are you new here?
Yeah. Can you fill me in a little?
I suppose. What do you need to know about?
Who are you?
I'm Lorraine.
Can I ask you a few questions?
I suppose.
Can you give me some information about the Boneyard?
This used to be a big city called Los Angeles, but the bombs hit really hard. Now there is just the Angel's Boneyard. We, Adytowners, are just trying to survive in the wreckage.
Can you tell me more about Los Angeles?
Lots of people lived here. From what I hear, the survivors hid in the big place called the Vault and came out years later. Some of them started the Regulators and then founded Adytum, while others formed the Blades. The Gunners aren't from here originally.
Where is this vault?
Well, supposedly it was somewhere south of here, but I don't know really. I think everyone left because it was broken.
Can I ask some more questions? What's the deal with the Regulators?
They keep the peace around here and control all the money coming in and going out. The rest of the people here pretty much work for the Regulators, and they ain't the most forgiving job. Many of them don't ever see beyond the fence that surrounds this place.
Very nasty. Can I ask some other things?
I suppose. And here I'm gonna just cycle through more of this stuff. And here we go.
Where are the gun runners from?
I'm not really sure. I think they came from somewhere up north of here.
Can I ask you about some other things?
Go ahead.
Tell me a bit about the other residents of Adytum.
What do you want to know about?
John Zimmerman.
Zimmerman watches over our town. He makes sure that everyone gets fed and that everybody has a job to do.
Can I ask about someone else?
What do you want to know?
Caleb.
Caleb is the leader of the regulators. It's his job to protect Adytum. He seems to enjoy it a little more than he should.
Let me ask about someone else.
What do you want to know?
Miles.
Ah, a resident chemist. Miles makes bullets, and he also built the water distiller that makes sure we get clean water from the well. He's working on an underground farm right now, but he's missing some parts.
Let me ask about someone else.
Who?
Tiny.
Tiny runs the shop. It's in the bunker near the gate. He trades with the hub merchants for us.
Let me ask about someone else.
Who?
Smitty.
Smitty is a tinker of sorts. He is good at repair work. He casts bullets and fixes broken stuff around town.
Can we talk about a different subject?
I suppose. What do you need to know about?
What do you do for a living?
I'm a scav. I work with Samael to collect stuff from the ruins so that we can use it to build or trade.
Why doesn't everybody here do that?
Well, you got the Deathclaws out there, plus the regulators take a percentage of the top. Plus some for protection here in Adytum. Guess people don't have the upfront cash or the guts to stare a Deathclaw in the eyes.
How do you avoid the Deathclaws?
We only scavenge after dark. And we are very good at what we do. Samael got a little test that he likes to throw out at people before he lets them become scavs.
What's the test?
Samael has the person hide somewhere within Adytum during the day. If he can't find the student in an hour, then he lets the person join the next scavenger party.
Seems to work. You're still alive.
Yeah, although it can be rough. It's very dangerous, especially if you're caught.
No doubt. Can I ask about something else?
I suppose.
Never mind. Thanks.
Nice talking to you. Alright, and there we find some more information about this little community. The regulators seems to be controlling pretty much everything going in and out. And there is another group. The Blades. Who are not the regulators. Alright, what we got here? Who is this person? Middle-aged man in a civilian clothing. Who's this guy? Nobody. Alright. This guy says, "What do you want?"
Who are you?
I'm John Zimmerman, mayor of Adytum. What's it to you?
Your guard said you had a job for me.
I might. Have you ever dealt with a vicious murdering band of thieves before?
I've dealt with a few.
Good. Then you know how ruthless and bloodthirsty they can be. The Blades are the worst of them all, I'm afraid. We're a humble, God-fearing town that is only trying to survive. And these monsters prey on us. He whispers under his breath. And their children.
What do you mean, prey on you?
Well, the regulators keep them from attacking us outright. But it's all they can do to keep our little community safe. They try to sneak in at night to kill our citizens or to kidnap our children, and he stops a moment to compose himself before continuing. Just last week, one of them burst through the north gate in the middle of the night with dynamite strapped to his body to blow up the regulators' barracks. No doubt to weaken us enough so they could launch a full-scale attack.
What happened to him?
Luckily, the regulators killed him before he could complete his plan. I saw his body myself.
So, you didn't actually see this guy run into your town with dynamite strapped to his body?
It was in the middle of the night. As I told you, I was asleep. Luckily, the regulators usually catch these barbarians before they even make it inside our town.
Yeah, that's pretty lucky. Pretty convenient, too.
What would be convenient would be to put an end to their foulness once and for all.
Let me guess. You want them dead.
I'll give you 2,000 caps to kill their leader. I want that bitch's head.
Why just the leader?
They'll fall apart without her. Her, vile influence.
Sounds like a fun girl.
She had my son kidnapped, tortured, and killed. They left him impaled on a post right outside the gates.
Those sick bastards. I'll take the job.
Thank the gods. Finally my son shall be avenged. The Blades camp is to the north of here. Come back when you've done the job. Alright. Very interesting and very good. And let's go down this manhole, because I think there's a guy down there. Nope. That's just a bunker. But we're gonna loot it nonetheless. Oh, I don't have... Or I'm over-encumbered, rather. Well, here. Keep this rifle for you. I'll take this first aid guy. And what else do I need? I think that's about it. I'll take this backpack. Just... Oh, it doesn't have anything. Alright, yeah. Let's go. And I do need to find a trader as well. I thought they said there is one somewhere by the entrance. Let's go in here. See, a large muscular man. Let's talk to him. He says, "Good day. What can I do for you?"
May I ask you your name?
Why, everybody just calls me Smitty. Probably because I am the local blacksmith.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Ask away.
Where did you get all of your shop equipment?
Why, any competent blacksmith can make his own anvil. 'Cause I really just sort of learned the craft by practice, but I made most of my own tools.
What all do you make here?
Mostly, I make and repair tools and implements here. I also fix things for the hub merchants. With the help of Miles the chemist, I reload bullets from time to time.
Can you make guns and bullets?
Well, building guns and making shells takes machining, and I just don't have the tools for that. But with the help of Miles the chemist, I can reload old brass where I can cast bullets. Alright, let's barter. And see what you got. Not much. Well, we're gonna throw a few of these flares. That's what I'm looking for. One of the thieves' tools. I think we're gonna give them this anti-poison thing eventually. Here. This healing powder. And what else? I think that's about it. Oh, here we go. This rifle. And in exchange, we're gonna take some more stim packs. Actually, take all of them. Wow, those are really cheap stim packs. And we need 709. No? Oh, he doesn't have as many. Well, we'll take the rest of your caps then. Here we go. Sounds good. And we're leaving this area. And I believe the Miles guy is right here. See a thin man in a white smock. Let's talk to him. He says, I don't believe we've met. I'm Miles. What can I do for you?
That smock makes you look like a scientist. What are you studying?
I'm a chemist. Mostly, I make primer and powder so that we can reuse the brass casting from the bullets. But I also dabble with some other chemicals.
So, you make bullets for Adytum.
Yes, although Smitty is the one who actually casts the bullets. I just refill the brass casings.
But the hub merchants make a profit off of you and the town.
Yeah, well, we have to make a living. Since the hydroponic farms aren't functioning, we have to buy food from the merchants. And the bullets are the only thing we have to sell.
I could try to get the parts to fix the hydroponic farms.
Really? That would be wonderful. We're just missing a few parts, but I'm sure that if you could scrounge up the right pieces, we could be self-sufficient. Samael might be able to give you some help. Alright, fair enough. Let's barter. And see what you got. Not much. But I've got this pistol that I no longer need. Or never needed, really. And we'll take actually all of the stim packs. And let's see what else can I throw to you to sweeten the deal. I'll just give you caps. How about that? We need 44. There we go. Offer. Sounds good. Good. Yep. Let's find this Samuel guy. And it's kind of crazy how everybody is still up when it's nighttime. Who we got here? See a grungy man in dark blue clothes. Alright, let's talk to him. He says, "Hey, I don't believe we've met. You are?"
I am Volk.
"The pleasure's mine. I'm called Samael."
What do you do here?
"I'm a scavenger. My job is to search out all of the Boneyard for useful items and information. Dangerous work."
Why is it dangerous?
Well, you got the Deathclaws out there, and then you got the regulators back here in Adytum. Both ain't the most forgiving types.
How do you avoid the Deathclaws?
We only work at night, and we're very good at what we do. But I'll admit, not everyone always comes back. I sent a guy out last week to look for some parts for Miles, and we haven't heard from him since. The last transmission I got from him was that he found the parts and was on his way back. Alright, so we got some information there about those parts we need. And yeah, we got nothing else of interest that he says. Who's this lady? Inhabitant of Adytum. Let's see. What do we got here? Some sort of a house. Let's see if there is anything in the shelves. Because a lot of times there are books and other interesting things, but not that time. Alright, we see a dark-skinned man adorned with bright scarves and trinkets. Let's talk to this man. He says, "Hello, stranger. May I be of service?"
I'm getting to know the people of Adytum.
I'm called Chuck. Welcome to Adytum. I'm afraid that most of the people here aren't too forthcoming with strangers, though.
Yeah, I noticed.
The people of Adytum have much to do in a normal day. They do not want their work to be found wanting at the end of the day.
Things do seem a little quiet around here.
The regulators make sure of that. The people of Adytum sometimes suffer because of their strict rules.
And you're okay with this?
Since I wish to stay here, I accept the regulators as part of that which is Adytum. However, I do what I can to lighten their lives.
You do not seem to agree with what they do.
The regulators protect their own interests, and I must respect that.
I don't necessarily agree with that view, but can understand it.
And here we get a little more lore, where, at first it seems it's a well-protected town, but it's, as you talk to some people, you learn that it's actually being run with like a tight fist. And that a lot of people just go with it, because they can't oppose a large militarized force. So anywho, let's see which way we can go. I think we gotta exit through here, and hopefully there is another entrance somewheres. We'll see. Come on, where is my guy? There we are. But we got a quest to locate some parts for their hydroponic farms and to deal with the Blades, an opposing group. And here we got the North. Alright, let's talk to this guy. We see a strong, stout man with a bushy beard. And he says, "Hello, lad. What might you be looking for today?"
Who are you?
"Well, I'm McRae. I helped the Blades some against the Deathclaws and that regulator bunch. Teach them a bit about protecting themselves against those nasties."
What kind of stuff do you teach them?
"Well, my speciality is fighting with my fists and taking a punch or two. More than the guy throwing them at me."
Do you think you can teach me anything?
"You seem to be an alright lad, but me time's busy with keeping the Blades schooled. If things were to straighten themselves, I might be having the time then."
Alright. Can I ask you something else?
"Hey, what else would you like to know?"
What can you tell me about the Blades?
A good group of people is what the Blades are. Stuck here between the damn regulators and the Deathclaws. Ain't meant the happiest life for them, but they survive.
Thanks for the info.
Alright, and let's enter the door and talk to more people. We got Dugan, craver of Nuka-Cola, who says, yes?
What do you do around here?
I pontificate on life a lot, and help the Blades understand the true meaning of Nuka-Cola.
What's so good about Nuka-Cola?
It's the stuff of life. Well, actually, if I don't drink it on an hourly basis, I get a splitting headache.
Is that all? That doesn't seem to help anyone that much.
So? Dugan raises his eyebrows at us.
How much of this stuff do you drink?
About 5 liters a day.
Can I ask you something else?
Yeah?
Who's in charge around here?
Razor's the woman you want to talk to.
Never mind.
Quite a character, huh? Drinks 5 liters of soda a day. And here we got an intense young man who says, hello. I don't think I've seen you around here before. Can I help you with anything?
Who are you?
I'm Michael. My wife, Christine, and I live here as Blades and help with what we can.
Can you tell me a little about the Boneyard?
Sure. To the south is Adytum. Over to the northeast, you'll find the Gun Runners, but you'll have to get through the Deathclaws to get to them. To the west is the Followers of the Apocalypse, and to the far south, I've heard there is some kind of church.
Why do you all live here?
It's not as bad as it seems. The regulators and the Deathclaws can cause problems, but our leader Razor has helped us a great deal over the past months, and more recently McRae has been showing us how to protect ourselves better.
Nothing. Thanks.
Alright there. Guy? I forgot his name already. I think it's Michael, right? Let's talk to his wife. She says, hello. How can I help you?
Who are you?
My name is Christine. I live here with my husband Michael.
Who's in charge around here?
Razor keeps track of most things with the Blades and helps us organize ourselves.
Can you tell me a little about the area?
Michael and I just moved here, so I haven't seen much of the area. I've heard about a large church to the south, but it sounds mostly like rumors.
Is there something else I should know?
CDEDBD ducks.
MR, not ducks.
OSMR CDEDBD wings.
YIBMR, ducks.
I don't know what that's about, but let's go with that. It's my character got it. I have no idea what that was all about. And let's see, who is here? Member of the Blades, member of the Blades. I don't think anybody here talks, but let's check the bookcase and see what's there. Yeah, we'll take $200 or caps worth of knives. Why not? They're not gonna miss it, right? Got another member of the Blades. Yep. Kinda have to hover over every character to see if they're got a name or description, which means they got something to say. Yep. Got quite a small community here. And they don't seem like a raiders to me. Just saying. Yeah, nobody is there, right? Yep. Dugan says, too bad we ran out of diet. That's pretty funny. And here is a very beautiful woman with a sad look in her eyes. Alright, let's talk to her. She says, "Can I help you?"
Are you the leader of this gang?
Gang? We're hardly a gang. But I'm the one they all come to for directions.
Zimmerman sent me.
Looking a little nervous. What? Did he?
To pay you back for killing his son.
What? Those fucking piece of shit bastards? I'll kill them. I'll send them all to hell.
Who are you going to send to hell?
The regulators. They were the ones that killed Josh. I never would do anything to hurt Josh. It's the regulators who are running Adytum, not Zimmerman.
Why would the regulators kill Zimmerman's son?
Josh lived here with me and, I mean us. He knew the truth behind what was going on. The regulators told him if he ever tried to contact his father or return to Adytum, they would kill him. They laughed at him. They were so sure he couldn't get to his father.
They killed him. What did he do?
Late one night, he tried to sneak into town to tell his father what was really going on. I was monitoring the regulators' radio transmission the night that he got caught. She looks down and shakes her head slowly. Here, it's all on this holodisk.
Why haven't you given this to Josh's father?
It's not like any of us can even get close to Adytum. We'd be shot dead before we even reach the gates.
Why don't you get a large group together and take Adytum by force?
We need better weapons. The gun runners, a little ways from here, have weapons, but we can't get to them.
Why can't you?
There is a Deathclaw nest between us and them. We have never even spoken with any of the gun runners. The regulators have the firepower to clear out the Deathclaws, but they don't for some reason.
Where can I find the gun runners located?
The gun runners are over to the east and then north of here. But be careful. Deathclaws are not to be taken lightly. I've seen a Deathclaw tear a man in half with one swipe.
I'm going to go see what I can find out.
And there you have it. Found out some shocking revelation. And Tycho is blocking me again. Come on. Come on, Tycho. So the regulators are just pretty much controlling the Adytum by force. And the Blades, you know, they killed Zimmerman's son in order to frame the Blades. Probably to eventually kill him off. And there's a whole bunch of Deathclaws. Alright. How are we gonna go about that? So one thing I'm gonna do is equip that combat shotgun into my alternate weapon slot. So if a Deathclaw gets close, I can fire it off right in its face. So we're gonna open fire with my BB gun on this isolated Deathclaw, fire off all 3 shots into it. And hopefully it doesn't get close enough. Alright. And here, gonna fire a burst of shotgun ammo into its torso. Because that's the only thing I can do. And then fire a single shot into it as well. And got hit pretty hard there with a critical hit. It still has 148 health. So we're gonna fire another burst into it. Did 36 damage that time. Tycho is trying his best. And one final burst. Come on. Did 36 damage that time, and it's got 65 HP left. I think I'm just gonna heal up here, because it might kill me off if it gets another critical hit. There we go. And Tycho was able to smack it down. Alright, let's equip our BB gun again and try to finish it off. 1, 2, there we go. Blew a hole through it with a BB gun. And we got 1,000 XP for our trouble. Let's reload this guy. And continue moving this way. There we go. The 2 Deathclaws are kind of isolated, so we'll see if we can just aggro one of them. Come on, run. Yeah, I'm gonna actually fall back a little bit just so we got more of a distance for it to cover. And fire off 3 shots from the BB gun. That one was a crit, another crit, and sounds like a miss. I think Tycho is out of ammo. And let's see, how much health you got? 163. We're actually just gonna fire 3 shots from the BB gun. And hopefully one of them's gonna crit. No, none of them crit. It's gonna switch over to the shotgun and fire a burst shot into its torso. There we go. Did 91 damage that time. Very good. Now fire a single shot. And Tycho once again is able to finish it off. Excellent. Doing pretty well. Let's reload this guy and heal up. And we're gonna try to do that all again with that Deathclaw. Let's see. Try to get a good line of sight on it. There we go. And fire 3 shots. 1, 2, and 3. One of them was crit. Tycho, what are you doing, buddy? 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Ow! 24 damage. And then another 15 damage. That's not good. Actually gonna heal myself up here. And then back up a little bit. Going this way. It keeps swiping. Swiper, no swiping. Alright, 78 HP. Hopefully the shotgun blast's gonna do some good damage here. Only did 28 damage. Not bad, not terrible. That one was 14. Alright. Wow. Getting kind of beat up. Well, here is a shotgun shot. And it's got 18 damage, huh? Alright, burst fire. And see what it does. There we go. Killed it off. Very good. And let's heal up back to our maximum health. Or close to it. We'll see how it goes. There we go. Very nice. Let's go. And here we have a gunrunner's base. And I think it's actually a pretty good spot to end the episode. On the next episode, we're gonna continue exploring Adytum and Boneyard. There is a quest from the gunrunners to clear out the Deathclaw nest, which we're gonna do. And then hopefully we can resolve the whole blades and regulators situation for the town. Anyways, thank you for watching and hope to see you again soon.